Hey, Camper Van Kevin coming to you today from inside the Bob the Stealth shuttle bus RV. This is my fourth attempt at this video. Um, I'd like to introduce you to Cheeseburger. I hope it comes through well in my videos. A little bit dark in here in the camper van. In the shuttle bus. But this is Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger is a 14-year Australian Shepherd. And the reason I'm telling you about Cheeseburger is because I knew him and his master Johnny. Johnny is a homeless man here in town that I made friends with years and years ago. And Cheeseburger is his constant companion. Johnny's about 55. He's homeless, but he's invited me down to his, he's got a tent, wooded site where he stays. He's lived outside and under bridges most of his adult life. And he'll be the first to tell you it was drugs that got him. But Johnny has probably one of the most kind souls that you'd ever meet. If whatever he had, he'd give it to you. It wouldn't even be a question. But the reason I'm talking to you about Johnny and Cheeseburger today is that Cheeseburger had a tumor. And a veterinarian here on the east side of town has been treating him for free. What's that? Call it pro bono. And Cheeseburger has died. And Cheeseburger was Johnny's life, was Johnny's world. And when you're homeless out here, me and him talked about it several times. It's just, it's a safety thing. It's company, it's companionship. Because not all the homeless people are kind and friendly. But he felt safe with Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger would warn him if anything bad was fixing to happen or somebody was coming up on the camp. And of course, his companion. But there's a church here in town that has done a lot for Cheeseburger and Johnny, and they're actually having a memorial service for him. And I just think that's great. Do dogs and cats and our animals go to heaven? I don't know. I can't find it in Scripture where it says that. But I'd like to think that God takes care of all his creatures. So maybe they are, maybe they're not. I read where the Catholic Pope said that there is, and I don't know. But I guess until I saw the Scripture, I don't know. But let's just say, let's hope so. There's a rainbow bridge or a paradise just for our animals and critters, because they become so much a part of our lives, and we might see our family here and there, but our critters, our animals are right here. But so this church here is going to have a service for Cheeseburger, and I think it's the neatest thing. I think it's one of the most kindest gestures that I've seen in a long time. And Johnny and Cheeseburger had lots of friends, and I'm going to tell you a little story. We've got to keep it short though. Whenever I see Johnny and Cheeseburger, I always keep dog food and food on my truck. It's a bug out vehicle. I had kept food in the black van. I kept food in everything I drive, because you just never know. So when I see Johnny, I make sure that he had a can of Spam and a couple propane bottles, give him one here or there. And so one time he was sitting out by a tree by the road flipping a sign, and I've been working, and I was very, very dirty and nasty, and I get very dirty when I work sometimes. I went out there and sat beside him, and everybody was so kind to him, stopped and give him $1, say hello. And I went, and I think I took you some tacos over that time. It was right beside a restaurant. But a young girl pulled up with care packages, and they were in a Ziploc bag. And in the Ziploc bag, she had a bottle of water, bar of soap, granola bar, baby wipes, and some little other something in there. I think maybe a toothbrush, or I don't know, but it's very kind. And here she comes, and I'm thinking, well, what a great gesture. She's going to give Johnny something. And I was sitting right beside him. It didn't occur to me that I looked worse than he did. You know, beard. And I got a care package, and he got a care package. And we laugh about that from time to time. I said, she thought I was homeless too. And we get a good laugh out of that. But he was flipping signs. I said, and he had like a bunch stacked up. I said, well, let me read them. I said, well, those are pretty good, you know. I said, but I've got one. He said, what is it? And I said, put on there, wife had better lawyer. And we had a huge laugh over that. But I've been to his homeless camp several times. And I've had some other people that I know in the homeless camps in here in Athens that I've visited and took water and maybe instant coffee, and it only takes a second. You know, these homeless people, they said that water is the hardest thing to come by. So, you know, fill up a couple gallons of water, and I had a system where I just drop them off at the bridge every now and then, and the people they were living under, they'd go get them. City finally made them move. But I know this is not much about RVing. I mean, I guess Johnny's very much a stealth camper. He does it with a tent. But Cheeseburger's all he had. And he loved that dog, and now he's gone. But just the kindness of strangers willing to help him in this church, willing to have a service for his dog, I think that's fantastic. So I just thought I would share about it on my blog. So if there is a heaven for dogs, or a paradise for dogs, I think Cheeseburger's there. He was a good dog. Martini played with him, and while we would sit together. But he was a good dog, and he's not suffering anymore. And I just thought that I'd share this with my YouTube family out here. So anyway, more videos coming. Camper van's almost done, I promise. Can't wait to get it back. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Okay, you guys take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.